Welcome everybody to episode 5 of the Maclunkey-Cast.
Maclunkey.
You let me hang it again every day. But that's okay. Every
give
Sunday.
Give up doing that.
Every Sunday.
Give up.
Yeah, you leave me hanging every Sunday on Saturday.
Every Sunday on a Monday.
It's true. So we're back again on our podcast. Today we got a couple topics we're going to talk about.
Yeah.
All over the place kind of today. We're going to talk about video games, collectibles, movies, stuff like that. But
bit of a slow period. And we could
yeah.
talk maybe a little bit about the game too, but a bit of a slow period.
Yeah,
other
it's
than like the game that came out.
been kind of slow. At least this week for Star Wars stuff. I played Jedi Fallen Order. I beat it. Had a blast.
Beat it. I haven't
Think
beat
it's
it
great.
yet. I haven't gotten that far.
Once Jack beats it, I think we might do a review on the channel. I think that would be really fun. So you guys can look out for that.
Yeah, like full-fledged. But we can speak a little bit on it, like general, like no spoilers.
Yeah.
Most people probably haven't gotten that far yet too.
And I don't... Yeah, we'll kind of leave that one ambiguous until Jack beats it. We'll wait a little longer so we don't spoil anything. But eventually we'll get to that. Maybe in 1 or 2 episodes later. But honestly, this week just hasn't been that much Star Wars. May the 4th
a few minor things
was last week, and it kind of passed, so it's not too much, just a couple little things here and there. I think
there was that Disney shop sale that happened.
I think we'll go ahead and talk about that. We'll talk about collectibles now. So, couple things were announced. Yoda's Legacy lightsaber that will go on Shop Disney. There's already Black Series 1. I need more photos to see which one looks better. I always like the Legacy lightsabers because they come in those crates, but Black Series is nice, but we'll just have to see which one looks better. That goes live May 19th, so that will be, let's see what day that'll be. That will be this upcoming Friday, the 19th. That's when that'll be. So come out on a Friday. I'm excited for that. They said the other lightsaber they're going to announce is, hopefully it's the following month. Hopefully it's June's month. Ezra's Jedi lightsaber, not his Padawan one. That one's pretty cool. It's a unique enough design. But we need more pictures of it. We've only gotten the one. So we'll have to wait and see.
I prefer Zelda Saber because it's more unique.
The staple gun is pretty cool.
It's unique.
It's true. And then the other big thing, Shop Disney. It's really nice that they put the Legacy lightsabers on the website. That way you don't have to go all the way to Disney every single time you want one. But they started putting out another product that is really cool, and that is these bad boys. The holocrons. The exclusive... They were exclusive to the park. Jedi and Sith holocrons. You get the Sith one here. Those were really cool. I guess when I looked, they only had the blue kyber crystals in stock today. I have these because I bought them a while ago. But you said there was all of them, or did you see them all?
I saw red, yellow, white. I think they were all on there. Maybe not green. I didn't see green.
Gotcha. Well, they are all sold out now. I never saw the other ones. I only saw blue, and blue is no longer on there.
Yeah, I think I was pretty quick to see the Yak face post on it, so yeah.
Yeah, I would have definitely liked to get. I hope they put more up. It's a thing they have plenty of, you know, because I've got like the purple one. You can't see this, but the invisible green one I've got here, blue and red. So I've got those. Definitely want to get more.
Yeah, I've got really green. I got blue. I've got everything but red. I think I got yellow. All from when I visited the park. I actually went out to the park and got those.
I don't have the black one, and I don't have the yellow and white.
The black one. That's kind of good without saying. Yeah. That's tough to get.
I don't have yellow and white, so
in fact, when I went to Disney, they didn't even have the red ones that were variety. They only had the black ones, or they only had red ones that were not possible to be black.
Yeah, it was the 8-ball ones where it's Darth Vader asking questions, saying yes or no.
Yeah, so they didn't have a decent variety at Disney. This seems like they have a weird selection. Sometimes they're just out of stock for a lot of stuff there.
It's cool though. I'm curious if they'll ship them in the bags, because like I have the bags that mine came in, and they say like it's Black Spire Outpost on them, which is kind of neat.
Yeah, I got those. Those are cool. I got my bag.
I'm assuming they'll ship them in those. I don't see why they wouldn't. But that's really cool that that is coming, because the lightsabers have been there. I'm really, really wanting them, and I get it. It's the experience there. But I kind of want them to put the Savi's Workshop lightsabers on there. Like the buildable ones.
Yeah.
You know, build those and buy the kits online. They'd make money.
Yeah.
They would make money that way. I get it. You have to pay $200 to go to the park on top of your ticket. But
I don't see those ones coming. Because it is, I think, one of those things they want to keep Disney park exclusive to have you go there.
Yeah.
Like, why go to the park if everything's online?
Well, you got the Falcon and you got the Rise of the Resistance. Blue Milk. You got blue milk.
Green milk. They got green milk.
I've heard it's not as good as blue milk. But
it's the same thing, just different color.
It's not. There are different flavors.
Are they?
I think they are. Yeah.
I didn't have any. They had coconut in them. I can't.
Because they did that for Life Day, and I think they had a whole like which did you like more, and I think they are different drinks.
Maybe.
But I like that.
Yeah.
I do like seeing more of the park
There are
stuff.
obviously experiences, and they are now doing characters, which they weren't doing characters when I went because of COVID and all that. But they're doing characters. They do Mando. Consistently now they do Mando, and they bring characters for like May the 4th. Like last year we all saw the boats with the Cantina band and Ahsoka and Rebels characters were there, so you saw some cool stuff. But I think that'll probably stay a park experience as far as I can tell. It seems like that's the park thing, is go there and build your own saber, right?
That's one of the big experiences there. But again, I hope they keep putting stuff out. I actually ended up getting a couple, this is from last, but I got a couple of the May the 4th shirts that they had on Shop Disney. There's a couple of them that I really, really liked, so hopefully I'll get that soon.
Yeah,
and that'll be
hat's pretty cool too. The anniversary hat that they had, the green, like shaded. They had a shirt, I think, of that too. It is, actually, I like that.
Yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna be away. That'll be my stream. That'll be my Sunday shirt.
Sunday fun day.
Oh yeah. But I mean, yeah, what's something that you would like to see that's at the park? I mean, I'm liking the lightsabers. So, I want them to put some of the bigger ones there, like Anakin and Obi-Wan. They have the really long box ones that are like, they come with a blade and a stand. So those are like $250, $260. It's like, but I do like the option of just buying the hilt for $150, $160. I like that option a lot.
I'd like to see that lightsaber stand come and sellable online.
The May 4th one.
Yeah, or just anything, like any decent option from them officially, because I need some of that stuff.
Yeah, I did like that stand, and then it's got lights that shine up on each side, and then you can put the crystals in, and it's got a white light that shines through them. That would be cool. I think that's something I would want to see, for sure.
I'd like to see some stuff from them. They have a lot of choices they can do. There's a lot of characters in Star Wars. Keep making it. Give us Mando's. Give us his gun from season 1, the disintegrator one.
I've got that.
That would be cool. Like from Disney Shop. Was that from Disney or is that from somebody else?
It's a dual collaboration. So there's two versions of the Amban rifle. It's from Nerf. You have the basic painted all white one with the orange tip.
Yeah, I've seen the Nerf one. That's different though. Yeah.
I've got the collector's. It's in a big black engraved golden box, and it's painted up exactly like his rifle.
Those I think were hard to get though too. I think people were.
They were. I was very lucky that I got that. I was literally at a GameStop the day that came in.
That's something I didn't end up bothering getting, but I think it is a cool thing that I think people would like. Because Mando, that gun was cool. Whatever happened to it, I don't know, but
it was on the Razor Crest. It was on the Razor Crest.
It blew up.
When it blew up, it was on the Razor Crest.
We all love that gun though. He just disintegrated Jawas like no tomorrow, bro. He didn't even care. No remorse. Just start killing them.
It's an awesome thing.
And then they were friends with them like 10 minutes later. Like, you're cool, bro. You didn't like kill like 5 of our families.
I'm just gonna show this off because of how happy I am. I think we'll go into recent pickups now that that's kind of everything we want to talk about Disney and stuff like that.
Yeah, I got not too much going on, but yeah, absolutely.
I wanted the other ball turrets. I'm waiting for those, but I have these ones for now. I'm gonna see if I can get this on screen. I finished my vintage collection LAT gunship So, my real big boy here, where he's got the clones with the side gunners there.
Yeah.
And I've got the ball turrets on both of them. Found them for a decent price there. There are ones where you can get on the side here that you can put these guys in. I even got my little guy in there. Keep staring at him. I'm super happy about this thing.
Just a little guy, bro, hanging out.
And this is complete. I have the box that it came in and everything. So nice. It's a little. Well, this is it's the Attack of the Clones one. So 2002, 2003.
Yeah, that is cool. I mean, I think the Republic gunships are very cool. I think that's one of my favorite ships out there. Republic stuff, it just looks really good.
It's true.
I'd say Imperial ships are not bad, but I think Republic does some of the best stuff.
I've got them everywhere in my room, just out and about. It's like my second favorite ship in Star Wars is the Lat gunship.
What was your other one? I
love the B-wing.
Oh, right. You always say the B-wing. I think you were very adamant about getting a B-wing at one of our conventions we went to, too.
Yeah, I picked. I have one in box. I
ended up getting one. Squadrons, and you're all about it, and you're just not good at it, but it's in there, so you keep playing it.
It's true. It keeps me invested in the game. Put my favorite ship in there.
Keeps you invested in a game that doesn't really have people in it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
We'd love to see people in it, but you know.
Yeah, we want to do like down the line live streams and stuff, and have people join in and play the game. You know, I mean, we might suck at the game, but it's fun. It is a fun game.
You might suck, right? Don't speak for me now.
I'm a higher level than you, so.
By like less than one.
Maybe
you're like
more
half
than
a
one.
level of XP.
I think I'm a level and a half. I played another round after you got off.
Sir, excuse you. You can't play without me, bro. You actually get crashed on.
Nah, I'm perfect at it, actually.
But it is a fun game, though. I gotta play through the campaign.
Yeah.
I wish you could talk about this in a bit, about video games and keeping them up. If you want to talk about that, like what Battlefront 2 could have been in the Squadrons if they kept updating that.
Yeah, if they kept updating it and everything, that would have been fantastic. You know, it's like Battlefront 2
all the time.
They stopped. They lost a lot of money, but
yeah. Well, if you want to go back to your pickups, and then we can circle back to that, because that is the topic I want to talk about. Because I wish Battlefront 2 they can do so much.
Yeah, I honestly don't have
not too many pickups.
That many pickups. I went ahead.
That's fair though. Not too much is coming out right now. We're waiting on some pre-orders to come in and all that.
I found this guy. Phantom Menace Battle Droid.
Hey, there you go. It looks good.
I've got my little Battle Droid wall here. I've got the Tartakovsky one right next to him. So the old Clone Wars. And then I've got 9, the one with the name.
9?
Yeah. He's the one that drives. Have a name? He's the commander.
There you go. He's a pretty important dude.
Yeah. He's the one who's driving the AAT tank on Naboo. So, but yeah, I mean, honestly, I don't have too many other things. I got some Micro Galaxy Squadron figures.
Yeah, those are good.
Some of those got delayed till August. That were supposed to come out like by May 12th, so yesterday, but they got pushed back to August, and then they got pushed back up to May like 17th, I think. So like they got pushed back like 3 months, and then immediately we're like, nah, actually we only meant to put in a week instead of 3 months.
That's a big weird.
Well, you know, it's a surprise, but a welcome one to be sure.
It still got pushed, but less, I guess. That's fine.
I mean, I'm cool with that.
What's that quote from?
That's Palpatine.
Baseballs.
President Scrooge.
President Scrooge.
What about you? Did you pick anything up?
Did I pick anything up? I don't think I picked anything up, but I did. I did buy a shelf, which I just got today, which I'm going to put up.
Go ahead and hold it up, show the camera. Hold your shelf up.
Yeah. Right now? Oh, I can't, bro. I'm too weak. Too weak. I'm too weak,
too
Anakin.
Weak.
I'm too
Don't
weak.
let him kill me.
Don't do it.
I
But,
have 1,800 V-Bucks.
I'm 3,000 power in Rise of Kingdoms.
I have a crown. Don't let him kill me.
Anakin, I'm 3,000 power in Rise of Kingdoms. Save me. I'm 2 million power. Anakin, you can't kill those kids. Hey, I can. I got 3 million power in Rise of Kingdoms.
And cut it off right when you say Rise of Kingdom.
I think I've seen that meme crazy. Too. Those ads for Rise of Kingdom. It's literally like guys going into like a restaurant. You can't cut the line. Yeah, I can. I'm 3 million power. Bro, like I supposed to steal your girl over 3,000 power in Rise of Kingdom. It's ridiculous.
They're insane.
I got this shelf. It's a nice shelf. It's got like little dividers, like kind of down the middle. So I'm gonna put my sabers on it and put my books on it. To reorganize my collection a bit, and I'll take a picture and show it off. But yeah, that's my only real pickup. I was planning on picking up more stuff, and I'll probably go to a toy store. Hopefully this weekend if everything works out time-wise. But I'm gonna again. I didn't make it last time, but Out of This World collectibles in Pataskala. So I'm gonna head over there and check it out. Last time we went, I think you liked it. You were trying to pick up like 10 things, but that's kind of every store you go to be honest.
I bought the Razor Crest there.
You buy a lot of stuff.
I bought the HasLab Razor Crest there because it gave me a fair price on it. It was the cheapest I'd seen it and hooked me up. So
you gotta love the toy community. They're very like you can haggle and
for the most part
make prices. They'll let you kind of mess around a little bit with like if you buy this all together, you can. So like there are a lot of the community is pretty nice. At least in Ohio where we're at is. It's a pretty nice community. You go to toy shows.
He just doxed us. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, we're in Ohio, but people don't think it's real, so that's all right.
It's true only in Ohio. Yeah. If you end up going there tomorrow, I'll make a little video.
Yeah. But we go to toy stores all over Ohio. I know you do more, but we go to those toy shows. So, you went to what's it called?
I just
Roma
went
Toys.
to Roma Collectibles.
Yeah, you got a pretty fair price on some stuff. They've haggled with me, and you know, a lot of the community here is pretty good. I think there's a person we saw with a price on stuff, and then you found like later like a very good price. And, and this guy was really that guy you had. What was that ship you got? That the guy you're missing like one missile, and you got a really good price on it.
Oh, the Juggernaut.
Yeah,
at the toy show, really nice. At the Columbus Toy Convention.
He was a nice dude, and he was like super chill.
Super nice.
Like,
it was all like 20% off.
Yeah, huge discount.
Star Wars ships. I told him I'm like, it was still a little. I mean, it was cheap compared to what everyone else was asking for. Clone Juggernaut.
He had everything but one missile though. That's
and it was still extremely fair. It was a fair price. I just didn't want to spend it. And then he asked what else. You know, I looked at something else. I've got it over here. I just can't grab it. It's the tanks from the original Battlefront 2 that the clones have. I got that I think he had that marked at like 40, and he goes, if you get that for like $10 with that, and I said I'll do that. That's $30 off. So
I'd say if you collect toys or getting into it, hit up like toy conventions because there's a decent amount of them. You can find different people, different prices, a lot of haggling. So if you don't get toys, you can just walk up to somebody and say, "Hey, I'll do this." They might just sell it to you, you know.
Yeah, well, that's like I got the vintage Imperial shuttle, the Lambda shuttle, at that toy show. The one that wings came down and everything. They were selling that all over the place. One guy didn't know. He was like, "Yeah, I got it here, $60," and I said, "Yeah, I'll get that for $60." Previous guy was selling for like $300. It's crazy.
Yeah.
So I really lucked out.
You get some good deals. You shop around a little bit. You haggle a little bit. Just talk to the community, man. I really like the toy community in general because they do a lot of good stuff. They're just chill people most of the time.
Jack and I aren't right. Like we don't live together. Obviously, we do it like this.
We live in Michigan.
No. We don't live.
Michigan.
Basically, you could consider us, I guess, in the Columbus area. We're not close to it, but we would drive whenever they do a big show. And I know they have like the Columbus, Ohio Collectors Club for Star Wars toys. I'm curious. I know they go to like all those toys shows too. Maybe we don't know. We're not a part of it. We don't know what they're like or what they do. But maybe get a hold of those guys.
There was that. Is that the group you're talking about? That was.
Yeah, we got their cards and stuff.
Yeah, that group. Yeah, they do just collectible, and they try to help you find collectibles that you like, which is cool because if you're having a hard time finding something, they'll help you find it. So we gotta contact them still. I think it'd be good to at least talk to them.
I think it's a membership, so you do have to pay, but.
I guess it's kind of a topic we've been talking about just out of nowhere. It's just the toy community, and it's just if you don't collect toys, you absolutely can. And it's a fun time. You can get just your favorite characters. You can go hardcore, pick a series you like. I think that's something we can do too. Is talk about like specific series and toys sets that we like and that look good, like die-cast metal stuff. That stuff's always quality
for sure. Yeah, and like we were saying, we're gonna go to these toy stores and stuff, record, make videos and stuff. I know you guys are obviously watching this on like on YouTube and everything, but it means a million if you guys check out all the other social medias. We've got TikTok, well, mainly it's here in TikTok, but if you can go through, take a look at some of the other stuff, give us some views. Subscribing helps us a million. We definitely want to get to that threshold where maybe we can start doing this a lot more.
And we check out we do a lot of content there too, like a variety. Like we'll do stuff such as stuff we do in our podcast too. We'll do stuff like little question quizzes. We'll do little toy showing off toys, interacting with the community. Like we'll do stuff we do here and some like out of other stuff too. So it's not even like a huge jump from what we do here. It's kind of very similar stuff.
Yeah, and we do post a lot more on there than we do on YouTube.
Yeah.
Because it's easier
to do
content.
This than like an hour podcast every day. Yeah.
It's a lot easier to make that content, and it's quicker to edit because it's not as much. It's not as much. Like these last like an hour. Those last 15 seconds, 20 seconds. We did.
We'll talk about like news and stuff. There's only so much news you can talk about and topics. So like we'll do a lot of stuff. We'll do even news posts on that, like mini updates, and we'll maybe talk more in depth on the podcast. So definitely check it out because you'll get a lot of similar stuff, or maybe a bit more Star Wars variety. But generally, it's just pretty much Star Wars, and
for the most part, it's only been Star Wars. It may not be like just Star Wars games. Like recently, Star Wars or Fortnite had an update, so we did a little. So I played a little bit of the Star Wars Fortnite update because it's still Star Wars related. I had fun, made a couple videos of it, put them on there, put them on here. We appreciate it, I know on here we did a lightsaber. You did the lightsaber review, the Ahsoka Tano saber review. If you guys like that stuff, definitely let us know. If you comment, it helps. It just lets us know, honestly, like, hey, do you want to see more?
Feedback?
Feedback's great,
All good.
So we definitely appreciate it. Same thing over on the TikTok. It's just Maclunkey-Cast 0. It'll be Maclunkey-Cast soon. That was a mishap on my part when I made it. But yeah, we post a ton of stuff on there. But if we can get more over here on YouTube, I definitely think that would help us be able to make more stuff on here. More fun skits, videos, things like that, reviews.
More interaction, fan comments, stuff like that, yeah.
It definitely helps and it goes a long way. So we appreciate that. But yeah, just check us out over there. Check out some other videos we've got on here. Definitely helps us out and we appreciate it. Definitely, I think we should talk about the new movies coming out. The 3 that were announced.
Yeah, I think we grazed over it, but like in depth, like kind of our expectations and what we think about maybe that model going forward. Because like, what are they going to do moving forward? Are they going to do more movies? Are they going to dodge it? Because it feels like obviously they haven't done movies in a while. Because that last trilogy people weren't fans of, so they kind of tiptoed over to TV shows.
They have. Obi-Wan was supposed to be a movie, and so was the X-Wing movie.
Yeah, so they really have. They really kind of just dodged movies for a while. Obviously, they're going back to it, which I'm cool with. And I don't know if you saw what they said about their take on the movies, they were saying that their idea of a movie that they want to do is a big game-changing. It's got to be a big game changer, like how the original movie series, everything around it, like Andor and Rogue One, it all builds up towards the Death Star blowing up. So it's got to be a big event, and that's kind of what they want to do. Which is good. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, that's what we hope for, you know. Definitely, especially when it comes to like the Rey movie. I'm curious what that will be about. Dave Filoni's movie that'll tie up like the Mandoverse. That'll be a fun one. I'm hoping they're all fun.
Yeah,
you know, there's just so many different things.
Everybody likes the Mandoverse, so yeah.
It's just gotta wait and see. You know, could blow us away. I'm hoping. All we can do is wait and watch. That's all we can do.
I mean, the Mandoverse is gonna include Ahsoka, Thrawn, Rebels, Boba Fett. I mean, Fett. I think they showed like a picture. I think somebody showed a picture when we looked at it. It was like a guy in a diaper. It wasn't even him.
It was Danny DeVito.
That's the worst scene. He's like, I don't know why he's wearing like a diaper in the back. That was.
Luke was wearing that. Luke wore that in Empire.
I know, but it looks awful, bro. I don't want to see grown men wearing diapers.
Bro, you ever gone into a hospital and you watch people walk around in a hospital?
I don't want to see that.
I know you don't, but you do.
Some people do. All right, maybe they've just got an audience that they're trying to corral.
That's the only time you'll wear underwear in space, according to George Lucas, is when you're in a bacta tank.
Doesn't count as underwear. That's why it was in there. It doesn't count. No underwear in space. Remember that clip where he's in the background of like a documentary?
Oh, George Lucas. We're talking about like pipe work or something, and the guy's looking
that
right
guy.
at the camera and you.
That guy has the same outfit. It's the same outfit for everything.
It's a flannel and jeans.
It's a flannel, and I couldn't see his bottom half.
His jeans. It's always jeans.
$100 says it's jeans. It's dad jeans. He comes out. He's got jeans. I'm like, yep. Guy's got one outfit. He sticks to it, and he knows what he likes. I respect that.
Yeah, man.
I hope he doesn't wear underwear though, or else he wouldn't be true. But back to the movies, because that's probably more relevant than George Lucas's underwear choice.
Probably.
But I think the Mandoverse is probably going to be a really fun movie, because we all know Mandoverse has got some of the best characters right now. People love Mandalorian. Boba Fett, if they do it right, if they fix him, hopefully.
We'll see.
And then if they do, what's it called? Rebels, Thrawn, Ahsoka, people,
Ezra, all of them.
People's favorite characters right now, at least. Favorite characters, so I can't complain. And then Andor where's Andor at? That's not going to be involved, is it?
No, that's before the Death Star.
Andor dies, so I guess I was thinking other characters might be in it, but other characters.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
Rogue One came out forever ago, bro.
It didn't come out forever ago. It came out like 7-8 years ago.
My bad.
It's crazy.
For you guys who haven't seen Rogue One, spoiler, they all live. My bad.
They all live at the end and then immediately die.
They're all happily. They all live happily ever after. But I think that'll be the most fun movie, because people like those characters the most.
Oh yeah.
Like those are the most iconic characters. You always hear like the biggest fans are like Ahsoka fans are huge, and Rebels is a huge series. It's always just like amazing stuff.
Yeah, you might be one of those crazy Ahsoka fans.
I'm a Ahsoka fan. I wouldn't say I'm like that crazy, but people are big Ahsoka fans. But then like
I'm all for
they have the other movies. They have Dawn of the Jedi. Who knows what that's gonna include?
Who knows what that's gonna be about? We just gotta wait and see.
It's obviously gonna be a new character, because
I don't think it's gonna be Luke.
Who else would it be? Who else would be in that? Like nobody's old enough that we know of. So yeah. So it's gonna be something new. And then they got the Rey series, which I think you might have more to say on that one, because you mentioned to me that you think they could fix the characters, which is probably true. They can probably do something new, but do you think they're actually going to do that?
I hope, because I think Daisy Ridley is a fantastic actress.
I think other people are coming back too. You know who's coming back? I
have no idea.
John
Boyega. John Boyega. There was some talks about him coming back to Disney. Finn.
Yeah, were the talks about what's his name, Poe, coming back?
I don't know.
I think he's a good actor.
They all are. I think all of them are great actors.
Yeah, some of them really hate what happened to them in Star Wars, though. They're pretty mad themselves. No blame to them, I understand. I mean, if you got into your dream film, and you got that film, you can kind of be upset by some of the issues that plagued it. So fair enough.
Yeah, but you know, like I said, I'm hoping I'm hoping it's a good movie. Hoping it's a good story. I hope it's fantastic. I love a good watch.
Yeah. You love Star Wars?
I love Star Wars. I like it. I like it.
Are you sure?
I can prove it. You see this?
I've never heard this.
You are gonna be jealous. Check. This is how much I like Star Wars. I have one of these.
Wow.
Yeah, I know.
Shows how dirty it is. Have you cleaned it?
Yeah, I found it in the dirt. But yeah, you know, on the case of those new movies and everything.
Yeah, that should have been in your new finds category. New find, guys.
Green
Found this in the
Band.
garbage. But I have high hopes for the movie. I think great actors. I think some of those characters can be fun. I think we've seen some of them in comics and other media. I haven't quite gotten to those parts yet, but I've heard some people saying good things about that media. There's some positives that they can work on.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm stoked for it. We just gotta watch. You know, I have no remorse toward anything for the new movies. If you like them, that's awesome. If you don't, cool. You know, you're allowed to like whatever you want. You're allowed to dislike whatever you want. Don't be going on and hating on the actors and all that crap.
Don't bully them off the internet.
Don't do that stuff. Like, that's the whole reason Hayden Christensen was not involved with Star Wars for
Hayden
God knows how long. And then he finally came back, and he's extremely at Celebration. He was so emotional. How people were treating him so good.
Yeah, Hayden Christensen had that happen. Jar Jar's actor.
Ahmad Best. Ahmad Best, yeah, Jar Jar's actor, and now he's I can't think of his name.
The Jedi that saved Grogu, yeah.
Kate. I can't think
of
his name.
That's a Jedi we've only really seen once. So
hey, he was a dude to save Grogu. That's cool. I like that. I like that it didn't have to be somebody like super special. Like, oh, it had to be Mace Windu that saved him. No, it's just I like that, and I like that Ahmed Best got a reintroduction into the Star Wars universe a different way.
Yeah, and he's not Jar Jar, so he gets to play a character that people don't absolutely hate. But we'll see if maybe he gets a bigger role later. That's actually something I'm curious to see if they actually bother.
Is it Kelleran Best? Kelleran Beck? Kelleran. I think that's what his name is. The Jedi's name.
I think you're onto it.
Kelleran Beck. Yeah.
Something in that area.
I think that's what it is. I think so. But no, yeah, I'm all for it. I like the actors. I like the actresses. I like them all,
a lot of big actors. Like a lot of people in the sequel series were big actors before coming into this, and they're still huge actors. Like it's a shame what script they got, but it's just like they can come back and make these characters work because there's nothing inherently wrong with Rey. At least the first movie. And they had some good build-up in the first movie or two, They just didn't...
That's the thing is, I liked The Force Awakens. I have no issue with. I definitely think this, though, what we're doing here, I think if you guys want to know more of our thoughts on the movies, I think it would be a very, very fun video if Jack and I made a...
We're gonna rewatch
not a tier list, but like... we make like a review of every movie. We could do like that, like a playlist of like the 10 movies.
I think maybe a tier list would be more fun, like as a little gimmick for the podcast. Maybe next week we can do like a tier list.
I think we should do that.
Movies.
I think we should do a current tier list.
Maybe
and
we
then
should
rewatch them
movies,
all
though.
and do a review afterwards. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Let us know below.
A lot we can do, but I think we should definitely do that soon. And then like the Clone Wars arc, maybe we can riddle those in there, which is something that's fun to watch. What's wrong with Clone Wars, except for like
the movie?
They're not as good as Droid arc, but it's good.
It's the best arc in the show. It's the best arc in the show. The droid arc.
Can't beat the droid arc.
Can't be
what's coming up.
Can't be Whack. Can't be BZ. Can't beat Colonel Meeber Gascon. Can't do it.
Can't beat him.
Can't do it.
Like it just sucks when that's the arc that's coming up, and you're not watching that right now. That's the worst part. Is that you're not watching the droid arc.
Yeah, it's like, oh man, Umbara, worst arc in the show.
Mandalorian arc, bro. Where's Meebar Gascon, bro?
Where's my boy? Where's my slug man?
Where's my boy? Where's my favorite map reader, bro?
We're big Clone Wars guys, if you can't tell. So that'll be a fun rewatch. But yeah, I think those will be fun ideas for us to do. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I think that'll definitely be something else to do. And I think later on we might do like streaming, like games, things like that. We've done a couple like game compilations, like I did the Fortnite one. We definitely want to do like Battlefront, stuff like that.
Battlefront, we love Battle.
We want to play the older games, play those story games, and have it playing.
Check out some mods. I saw there's a Battlefront Plus mod. I think it's for the newer Battlefront.
Yes,
2
it's got Rex and
really
all
good.
of them.
Yeah,
it looks awesome.
It was like basically like, hey, this is what happens if they continue to develop. Which we can, if you want to transition to that in a minute here. What happens if you develop the games a little bit better, and like what could be like a Battlefront that got endless support, like didn't get canceled, like the original Battlefront 3. Remember that? Like, what happens if we got a game that they really flushed out and kept the fans happy and kept going, like built?
We'll never know.
Kind of like TF2 or games that are long-term multiplayer.
Yeah, if they would have made that long term and just decided to do updated, I think everyone would have liked that. The issue is I think EA lost too much money on the launch of Battlefront 2 because of how bad that launch was. I got it day one, went home, downloaded it. I played the story first because I'm always in Star Wars for the story. I love that.
The story was good.
However, I played that for like a day and a half or whatever. So I didn't go online for a day and a half, and by that time when I went online, I had no levels, no nothing or whatever. And then everyone else put another $50 in the game. It had their star cards bought and everything like that. That was insane. I could not do anything. And then
they did fix it.
They fixed it.
Yeah.
But so many people were turned off by that. People returned the game, undownloaded it, and didn't play. Then there was an update. There was the update that fixed it, and a little bit of people came back, not a lot. Yeah. The next update, the Supremacy update, when they added that game mode in, that saved the game. When they added the command post based fights,
doesn't look saved anymore.
What's that?
Doesn't look so saved right now.
Well, because the game's 5 years old now. But when they put that update in 2020, I think that brought everyone back. Supremacy is an awesome game mode. You had to get command posts, and then you fly up into the ship. You do that. The only thing is your game can last like 2 hours. It's awesome. It's so fun. They added Anakin, Dooku, Obi-Wan, and Grievous. So cool. They added all the Clone Wars maps, so they added Kamino on there. They added all these different things. Geonosis was added with the AT-AT walkers walking down. It's so cool. Then they added Ewok Hunt. They added that. So, I mean, there were gradual things that they added. And that's
a fun... Ewok Hunt's a fun gimmicky mode, but it's fun.
It's a travesty that we only got one. If we would have got Wampa Hunt in that game mode, in that style, in that engine, it would have been awesome. Same with... I always thought it was weird in the original Battlefront 2, 2005, that for two things. There's not a hunt on Jabba's palace. There's not Gamorreans versus anyone else. Because the Gamorreans are a creature, and it's weird that that's not a thing. You know, like if you go to Kashyyyk, the Wookiees are around, then you can play hunt mode where it's just Wookiees. Same with Geonosians and Ewoks. Wampas were special. Dude, if they had an Acklay hunt on Felucia, the big praying mantises.
They had a lot they can do. I mean, honestly, Star Wars is such a big universe. They can do so many things. And that's why we're talking about it. Because how much you can do with the Star Wars universe. You can add Ahsoka. You can add Kanan Jarrus. You can add...
And just by adding those characters, you are going to bring in tens of thousands of people. Just to download the game and buy it again.
Yeah, put in whatever's new. You can make a brand new character.
You can put Thrawn in that game. In the first Battlefront, Orson Krennic was a hero. Just reskin Orson Krennic. There you go. Like,
it's crazy how much they can do, and there got to be something that must have happened. I guess, like you said, the money issue. Since
it was all free updates.
Yeah.
Because in the first one, the first Battlefront of EA, Battlefront 2015, 2016, that one was all paid DLC. You paid like, I think it was $10, $15, may have been $20, maybe not. maybe $10-15. But you had to pay that for the characters and the map, and everything like that. So you did have to pay, and they did make a lot of money that way. But the new update, it was kind of righting a wrong. A lot of people thought the launch was awful, so they righted the wrong by making all that free, which was very nice on their part, and I respect that. And I like all of the updates they did. I still like the game. And then co-op.
That's fun.
Then they added co-op. Co-op's probably the most fun you can have with your friends. Just 4 people surviving. Super fun. Yeah, I mean, it really is. They ended the game with me wanting more, which is a good thing. But it's
not
sad.
A good thing, because they're never going to build upon it. And
that's why it's a bad thing.
More.
When you see a movie or you play a game and they leave you wanting more, that's a good thing. Except in this case, when you know, when you know that they won't make it.
Well, they probably will make another Battlefront or Star Wars game similar to Battlefront.
Can you imagine if they do like a Star Wars Battlefront again? So like a first one again for the 3rd time,
and then
another Battlefront 2.
Honestly, I'm fine with that. As long as they keep improving and building upon it, they can make as many as they want. I'll keep buying them. I'll keep investing.
I will.
Because Battlefront is such a good game. Both the 2005 and the new one, dude, they're so much fun.
They are. They're not bad games at all.
Even the new one makes you feel so good, and like they really balance out. Because the other one's not really balanced at all. It's just you become a Jedi, you force somebody, you're done. You're dead.
You're dead.
But it's still fun because it's kind of the game you grew up on. But like just playing as a stormtrooper, fighting Jedi, doing all this stuff is just the best.
Now, speaking of new games, I think we should speak about a game that maybe a lot of you might have forgotten about.
Yeah, I didn't forget. Don't worry.
Star Wars Hunters. You may have forgot, you may remember, and you may have never heard of it. It is a game that was supposed to come out in 2020, then 2021, and now it's got a release date for 2023. I believe it was 2020. Maybe it was 2021, then 2022, not 2023. If you gotta push the game back to make it good, that's cool. But to my knowledge, there's been like no updates to keep you invested. When that game was announced, it's like, oh cool, I think it's like 5v5 arena Star Wars battle. Cool, I want to play that. I want to try it. I want to know what it's like. And they said it's exclusively coming to Switch on console. And I'm like, well, okay, that's unique. So no PS5, no Xbox, and then it's coming to phone, iOS and Android. So who knows if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I hope it's good. They make a ton of money off Star Wars Galaxies on phone, so this should be pretty cool. So I want to play it. I want to play it. I have no idea where it is. Some of the characters are really cool. There's like a Wookiee with like a huge gun. There's the Stormtrooper with the cracked mask with the minigun. An ex-Sith. There's an Ugnaught in a broken droideka. He drives it around. That's cool. Then there's like a big hooded guy, right? And he's got 2 Jawa blasters, right? And you can't tell what's going on there. You're like, when he turns, you see he's a Jawa, and you're like, whoa, he's like a huge normal-sized Jawa. But then when he like got knocked over in like the cutscene, the top half falls off, and there's 2 Jawas stacked on top of each other. And I'm pretty sure the character's name is Tutini. Instead of Utini, it's Tutini. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. That's great. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. And there's tons of other characters that I don't think they've shown off. So
seems like they have a lot of new characters and ideas they're bringing into it too, which is I love that. I love new ideas, new Star Wars characters. Go crazy, man. Especially in a video game, you have so much more leeway. It's very much so not likely to be canon if it's in a video game, except for like Fallen Order and stuff like that. Like that actually matters, but
mainline
like,
stuff, yeah.
Battlefront, like a lot of that stuff's less likely to be canon. Like Battlefront, I don't even know if is that canon. The whole what's it called, the Shadow Squadron
Operation
stuff.
Cinder and all that. That is.
Yeah, well, I know Operation Cinder, but like the characters themselves, like do
all
they
of
care?
all of it's canon.
Okay. Well, I know they're less likely to be canon than that stuff. I know like a lot of the older ones, especially, they're kind of I guess building towards. But like that's like a multiplayer game. Like it's a little bit different. But
Yeah.
I'm absolutely in for new ideas, characters, and stuff like that. But man, they had just I don't know what they're doing with that game.
Yeah, I want to know more about it, even if it's a mobile game.
It's in Europe.
Even if it's even if it's a mobile game, or even if it's just on Switch. I want to play it. I want to know what it is. I'm not gonna judge it until I play it. There's no reason for me to be like, oh god, it's only on Switch. There's no reason for me to do that. It could be awesome, and it's on Switch.
Yeah,
we just
Switch
gotta
is
wait.
not necessarily a terrible thing. It's not like an amazing thing. So obviously, some people might play it other places, but
your face is fading.
Place. Oh, there you go. Is that better?
Yeah. Just making sure you weren't phasing out of there.
Stuff, and I have no green screen,
yeah.
So
a
little funky.
But yeah, I mean that's something I want to try. So yeah, I mean So what have we done so far? We've talked about some of the stuff on Disney, Shop Disney. We talked about some of the new Star Wars projects and movies coming out. StarWars Hunters we just talked about. And a couple new pickups. But yeah, it's kind of been a short week for Star Wars, and I think that's probably where we're going to have to end it, because there's not too much more to talk about, right?
I do have one little, little segment. A character, can you name him?
Oh, well, it's green screen, so I can't see it.
Can you see the guy?
Barely, no. Like,
okay.
Is he on a green background?
No, he's on a white background. That's probably why.
Oh, because yours is chroma keyed to white, mine's to green.
Yeah, here. I'll text it to you, and then you can show it up on the screen. See if you can name that guy.
Okay.
What's his name?
I have his action figure.
I try to pick really obscure characters because he's really good. He can name. Name what the tribe leader. What's it called? Lerman. The most random people that show up for one episode.
That's from Clone Wars.
WAG 2.
No, you said the leader, right?
Yeah, I guess.
That's
not what the quiz is about.
That's T-Wog Ta.
But the point is, really dumb characters.
Yeah, I have. He's in a 2-pack of the Power of the Force with the big Yeti, the Tau, the Snow People on the Clone Wars episode.
Yeah, but can you get him? You gotta know his name. You can own him, but it doesn't mean you know him.
Because it's
you should. You should know him. You have him. You should know him. I'm pretty sure he was in the bar. Like that's one of the bar.
That's where he's from. Yeah, it's the cantina. Say he comes with him and the back guy. He comes up and he's like, "Give me a drink from the bartender." From Wooer.
He's short.
Wooer's the bartender. Is his name
the bartender?
I'm looking dead at you. Is it
Come on. You gotta guess this.
Okay, so
you're not on a clock, but I should have put a clock on you.
Okay. Is it I don't want to say it wrong because I don't know if there is a way to say it wrong because I know there's an E at the end, so it could end in like A, or is it Cabe or Kabe?
Yeah, that's it. It's Cabe or Kabe.
I don't know how you say it.
Kabe. That's it. So okay. I don't know why you know his name.
I've got his figure.
On the screen.
I've got his figure.
I don't know how you know that guy's name. It's just one of the wacky characters. It's like 50 wacky characters in the bar. And they all have dumb names. It's just all random characters, bro. I don't know how you know that guy.
Because he just goes, he gets like a drink from Wooer, and he gives it to him.
So, let me just put up the fans, see if they can get that home, because that's a tough guy.
It is.
The other guy is the guy who talks to Luke for like 1 millisecond. Or talks to somebody for like 1 millisecond at the bar.
Boshek?
I think that's him, yeah.
Boshek. Yeah, that's the... That's Boshek.
It's hard, man. There's some tough characters, but you know too many names. Drop a comment if you think you know somebody he can't guess, because I can't find too many people.
Do it. Drop a comment. And
there's
also
like one guy, and he started catching on to it.
We're gonna start posting more because those are kind of fun to do, like a little Star Wars quiz. We're gonna post those on our Instagram, kind of.
And we want to do actual tough questions, not who is this, and it's like C-3PO with the red arm, like.
You might not have recognized him with the riddle.
You might not have. But you probably did because he looks almost the exact same.
He is the exact same, but his arm's painted.
His arm's red, bro. What do you mean exact same? He looks different, bro.
But yeah, you know, that's just another fun way to interact.
Name C-3PO's oldest friend.
Keeps me on my toes because Jack will be the one making them. And then I'll see them one day and I'll scroll on and see what they are.
I can barely guess main characters, but he knows all the background characters. That's a fun little game we play sometimes.
If they've got a toy, I probably know who they are. I don't know. There's even to an extent more that don't have a toy that I know. But if they've got a toy, 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 times I know who they are.
Took you a minute, though, to find out that little bad dude's name.
Well, you got to run through the cantina. I had to run through everybody in that cantina, bro. I'm like, oh my god. And then I had to figure out who was in what set. And then it was,
Well, I think you got it, and then I guess we'll try that again next week. Maybe do a different format, try it differently. But I had a picture on my phone, but I guess you have to pop it up there because of the green screen. But yeah, I think that's probably it for this week since we don't have too much. Is anything coming out soon that we're gonna watch out for? That we know of?
The Yoda lightsaber. That's about it. But yeah, Jack and I think we're gonna start uploading reviews on the movies, and maybe do like we were talking
we can make that a podcast segment. We can do like a live tier list. You can live stream and we can go over it together. I think that'd be a good time user. It'd be a fun little thing to do because there's only so much Star Wars news that comes out every week.
True. So yeah, this week's been a little slow. So hopefully there's a little bit more next week. But yeah, I think that was a good show. You think good place to end it?
Yeah.
All right.
Not too much else. We would do our topics.
Well, everybody, thank you for stopping by the Maclunkey-Cast. And, may the Force be with you.
I am Bendu.